save the life of a person that's drowning by alerting a lifeguard of the person's whereabouts. Many people have drowned because the lifeguard cannot see them. So, we decided to make a robotic assistant to help do the job.
The beach problem. Many beaches are too crowded, especially in the summer months, for lifeguards to see every person in the ocean. So we decided to make a robotic lifeguard assistant to help do the job.
Here is our hypothesis. If the mini drone's motion sensor can see someone drowning, then it will activate a light to alert a lifeguard or someone to help save that person from drowning.
How it works. Originally, we were going to have it a lot bigger than we have it right now. It was going to be about this big, but we only had 8 weeks, so we had to modify it. So basically, here's the basic function of it. It will have a sensor that we will program to do specific things so that it'll know if someone's drowning as compared to swimming.
These are our materials we use.
These are our resources, and they showed us all the different types of sensors to choose which one we were going to put inside the drone. And it showed, the other sites showed us about waves and other rip currents, different kinds of solar energy, because we were going to make it solar powered, the pros and cons of that, all the different kinds of sensors again, and then it showed us how crowded beaches can be.
Test instructions. Once we were going to get our drone, like this is how we would have tested it, because like we haven't gotten our drone in a while. So we would have to put the drone in a body of water like we did the pool, and then we would have someone go underwater in the drone and pretend to fake drown, and they would come up every 10 seconds or so that like nobody gets like hurt or like can't breathe or actually drowns. And if the drone is able to see them, the light will flash and like someone could help them.
Here's our controls. Obviously, the person has to be in the water. The drone will have to be in the water. The person will have to be drowning, and the light will always go off when the drone sees them drowning.
Our variable is the simulations will be changed. First, the simulated waves, then the simulated swimming, and the simulated drowning.
Our first observation is that the batteries could have weighed down the drone, so we added a balloon to help it float. Then our second observation is that it took a long time for the shark to work, because the fin would start moving and then stop. And our third observation is that when we tried our drone, we went to the pool, which had a lot of chlorine in it, so it could have messed up the drone's hardwiring. And our fourth observation is, since our meeting with Mr. Trask, the head of the iLab in the upper school, we got new ideas for what our drone could do.
Here's our evidence. The sensor can detect and ignore signs called waves. Sensor has tools to help it know where it is. The sensor uses secular data correctly. The sensor can send information. The mini drone can swim, and the batteries can activate our light.
Here's our data table. First, we have simulated